6 days from now, the election cycle will be coming to a close. But in the meantime, the final preparations continue. The Republican and Democratic parties are both focusing on election security now. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams joins us live from the state capitol tonight. Ross, how are the parties going to make sure that fear and intimidation don't have a place on this election day?
Well, both parties say they plan to deploy poll watchers. These are folks who've been specifically trained to be the eyes and ears of the parties in specific precincts across the state. And the parties will also have lawyers on standby just in case. When the polls open Tuesday for the general election in Mississippi, some polling locations could be crowded with extra people.
But I think you'll see many poll watchers and many more precincts than you've seen in the past.
Mississippi Republican Party Chairman Mike Hurst says the state GOP is sending out poll workers and lawyers across the state through its Secure the Vote Election Integrity Initiative to make sure the process is fair, transparent, and lawful.
It's as simple as that. And if there's no fraud, hey, that's great for Mississippi and it's great for our nation.
You know, these elections are very important, and the most important thing we can do is to ensure that the vote actually counts.
Chairman Sheck Taylor says the Mississippi Democratic Party has trained close to 300 poll workers ready to hit the ground running.
They'll have up to 3 different precincts that they could choose from. And if it's not very active in that particular precinct, they'll get a call and say your help is needed elsewhere.
Taylor says poll watchers could be deployed to Hinds County, which has historically had problems on Election Day.
This is not just a Democratic Party issue. This is a people's issue when it comes to voting.
The Democratic Party's war room is ready to go. Lawyers and experts will be manning the phones on the Election Day legal hotline.
That we're ready to make sure that we're acting in a manner that gives our public not only confidence in the voting process, but make sure that everyone has a chance to vote within the law.
And again, both party leaders say they will have lawyers on standby ready to go into local courts and get a judge to intervene on what is going to be a contentious election day. For instance, if there are questions about whether votes should be counted or whether particular voting deadline should be extended. For now, we're live at the state capitol. Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.
All right, Ross, thanks. Well, today, many of those same leaders from both parties are getting ready to turn their attention to Georgia. It is no secret that Mississippi is a deep red state. That is why some of the state's top Republicans and Democrats are heading over to Georgia this weekend to try to win that battleground state for their respective candidates. While they're here, they may be some big names. They'll just be regular volunteers like everyone else in the Peach State.
I'm going to be traveling to Georgia this weekend, knocking on doors so Kamala Harris can win Georgia. Joe Biden won Georgia 4 years ago, and we're hopeful that Kamala Harris can win it this year.
I'm going to be doing what other volunteers do, be knocking on doors, making phone calls, attending rallies, and just getting folks fired up to get to the polls on Tuesday.
Chairman Hurst and Senator David Blunt are just each one of part of larger groups of Mississippians headed to Georgia for one last campaign push before they head home to vote on Tuesday.